lesson 3.4. This is part 2 of the recording. On your own, number 4, use repeated repeat. 3 farmers buy a total of 2,249 acres of land at an auction. Farmer Mel buys land that is 3 times as many acres as Farmer Case's land. Farmer Caseus buys land that is 3 times as many acres as Farmer Ann's land. How many acres of land does each farmer buy? So we need to do our bar model. Okay, so our total is 2,249. Okay, so Mel buys 3 times as much as Caseus. Caseus buys 3 times as many as Farmer Ann. How many acres of land? Now, they don't always go in order, right, guys? Okay, so who has 1 box? Farmer Ann. So A, 1 box. Okay, then who's the next? Caseus, right? How many for Caseus? It says 3 times as many as Ann, right? And then Farmer Mel has 3 times as many as Caseus. So 3 times 3 is 9. Now, I didn't really have enough to go like straight out. You guys probably do, but if not, you can kind of do it like that. Just make sure you pay attention to how you set that up. And the total was what? 2,249. Okay, so now what am I going to do? There's 9 right here. 3 more is 12. 1 more is 13. 13 into 2? 13 into 22. 1 minus 13. There's 9 left over. Bring down the 4. 13 into 94. 7. Okay, let's try 7. 7 times 3 is 1. Carry the 2. 7 times 1 is 7. Plus 2 is 9. 3. Bring down the 9. 3 times. Minus 39. Nothing left over. So in each box would be what? 173. Okay, so Farmer Ann has how many acres? 173 acres, right? Farmer Caseus has, so we have to take 173 times what, guys? Times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 7 is 21. Put the 1, carry the 2. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 is 5. So 519 acres. And then Farmer Mel has, so we're going to take 173 times 9, because he has 9 boxes, right? 9 times 3 is 27. Put the 7, carry the 2. 9 times 7 is, plus 2 is, put the 5, carry the 6. 9 times 1 is, plus 6 is 15. So 1,557 acres. Number 5, model with mathematics. A local group raised $3,273 during every student. The money raised will be shared equally among 3 different charities. How much money will each charity receive? Okay, so they raised $3,273. Will be shared equally amongst 3 different charities, and they want to know how much money each one will receive. So we're going to take what? 3,273 divided by 3 equals. So I'm going to do that over here. So this all goes in one problem, right? Okay. All right, 3 goes into 3. Minus 3. Nothing left over. Bring down the 2. 3 into 2. 0 minus 0. 2. Bring down the 3 into 27. Minus 27. Nothing left over. Bring down the 3. 3 into 3. 1. Minus 3. Nothing left over. So each charity is going to receive $91. Okay. Number 6. Model with mathematics. Mrs. Taylor owns a rectangular piece of land that has an area of 5,040 square feet. If the width of one piece of land is 48 feet, what is the length? Write an equation to model and then solve. So the total area is 5,040 feet. The width is 48 feet, and they want to know what the length is. So what is my formula for area? Area equals length times width. So we're going to plug in our numbers. So we have 5,040 equals, we don't know the length, times the width of 48. So to get L by itself, we're going to do which is known as an inverse operation, right? Because division is the opposite of multiplication. So we're going to take 5,040 divided by 48. 48 into 5, 48 into 50. 2 left over, bring down my 4. 48 into 24. No. And this is where a lot of you guys, and I've been meaning to say that, struggle. Because you know it doesn't go in there. Well, you just go ahead and bring down the next thing. But can you do that? No. You have to acknowledge that it doesn't go in there. So you need to put a 0 there to hold your spot. And then bring down another 0. So 48 into 240. 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. Put a 0. Let's carry to 4. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 4 is 24. Nothing left over. So 105, not square, because this you're only finding the length. They already gave you the area, right? 105 feet. Number 7, model with mathematics. A comic store sells 2 rare comic books for $1,824. The price of one comic book is 11 times as much as the price of the other. So we have 1,824, and then the one is 11 times as much. Okay, so what is going to be our equation? So we have the so we need to do a bar model, less expensive, more expensive, right? So the less expensive is going to have how many boxes? 1, right? The more expensive is going to have how many? 11. Okay, and then a bracket to go around all of it. And the total is 1,824. Those comic books are pretty expensive, aren't they? Okay, so our equation is going to be what? To find the least expensive one. We're going to take 1,824 divided by what? Not 11, because 12, because we have 12 total boxes. Okay, so 1824 divided by 12. 12 into 18. Minus 12. 6. 12 into 62. 5. 12 times 5 is 60. 2. Bring down the 4. 12 into 24. 2 times minus 24. Nothing left over. So in each box we have so the least expensive comic book is $152. The most expensive Now, we can do this two ways. We can either take 152 and multiply it times 11, because that's how many boxes there are for the most expensive, right? Or, since we only have two things, we could take 1,824 minus $152, right? Because there's only one box. Let's go ahead and do that, okay? Just because if you're doing a double digit, would your work take longer to do that? Okay, so you can do it either way to check it. So $1,824, we said minus $152. So 1894 minus 152, so 2. This becomes a 12, this becomes a 7. 12 minus 5 is 7, 7 minus 1 is 6, and bring down the 1. So the more expensive one is $1,672.